of the electricity that we have in this province. There is problems of intermediacy in both of those, dealing with when the wind doesn't blow and when the sun doesn't shine. You also have to look at the land usage involved in substantial wind farms. I just can't see those, as important as they are and how they should be part of the mix, taking up more than 5 or 6% of the electricity needs. It really comes down to nuclear versus coal versus natural gas in this province, because we don't have the hydro capacity. And wind and solar on their own, they're not the answer. If you look at countries that have that, they have to rely on backup base load power from these other sources. Right? So you listen to some of the coal people, and they like wind power because A, they know how much coal it takes to build those concrete structures, and they know that they're the backup system for them. So wind and solar may be important, but they're not the answer either. There is no magic great electricity source out there. We don't have the lithium crystals in this country. Right? Nobody got that reference? Yeah, Star Wars.
On this I have to really strongly disagree. And we're talking about renewable energy, which is a heterogeneous collection of energies. The grid has to be upgraded, so you've got a good grid coming from the wind sources, from the solar sources, and you need a smart grid. So when the wind's not blowing, you have solar thermal that's heated up oil or various things, so during the night you've got the energy to be used. You have a lot of sun even in the middle of winter. Boston can operate on solar. That was decided years ago in the middle of winter, and it's a bit like here. So you haven't even started. You've got to remove all the people working on coal and tar sands, and you've got to put them into building windmills like Denmark that does get 20% of its electricity from wind. And as one man said in Denmark, I don't want to have a child with 6 fingers, so they went into wind. So just imagine, you could become the energy super province of Canada and teach Canada how to become the energy superpower of the world. I mean, let's do it. It's not here now because it hasn't been done. It's like having a baby but you haven't conceived it yet.
Are there safe levels of routine emissions, i.e. tritanium or...
No, tritium. No. There's no safe level of radiation, and we have to live with the background we get and when we fly, and from us who irradiate you, but there are no safe levels, and each dose you get is cumulative and adds to your risk of getting cancer. I'm telling you the medical truth.
Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have now arrived at the final moments of tonight's presentation. This has been a remarkable exchange of information delivered by 2 outstanding experts expressing their strong beliefs and their point of view. We've been privileged to have such an astute, passionate, and articulate proponents addressing the issue. So as we reach the end of the evening, please join me in a round of applause directed both at organizers and our presenters. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let me thank you for attending tonight's event. You have made my task very easy and enjoyable. So give yourself a big round of applause. You deserve it. And remember, your participation tonight will have a considerable impact on the ultimate decisions that our governments will be making. You can take that to the bank. Thank you, good night, and drive carefully on your way home.